Yo, what's good, guys? Today we're going to be interviewing a guy and his love story. Um, Pretty crazy. His name is Lewis. Lewis, do you want to talk about how it happened, like how
Yeah.
it began?
It began in eighth grade in like 2022 on May 7th. You may think I'm a simp for knowing the exact day, but fuck you, Larry. Uh, he's a homie for real. We're tight like that. But anyways, not gonna lie, I couldn't care any dimes less about what happened in my classes. All I really wanted to do was go on this field trip with this girl named Chloe. At the time, that's all I really cared about.
Aw,
Any comments on that, Larry?
I
Okay.
think, I
Trying
think
to make me
that's.
seem like I'm your son, bro. Don't ever say that.
It's just,
Nah,
wow,
that's
man.
that's crazy.
I didn't know you had so much love, and just for this chick
Mm,
like that. But what
yeah,
happened?
yeah, yeah.
Like when you were heading towards
What
the
happened?
trip. Yeah.
When I was heading towards the trip, not gonna lie, I was sitting there lonely until like she got there on the table, and then she ran up to me. She's like, "Yo, check out my shirt. Yo, it's so cool." And in the end, when you're a degenerate simp like me, and you're interested in bull crap that doesn't matter, bro. Like, yeah, that's so cool. But not gonna lie, I impressed her too. I one time bought a shirt at Five Below. She thought it was from the mall, bro. I tricked her, bro. Trying to flex on
I'm
her
pretty
with
sure
five
there's a
dollar
Five
bills.
Below at the mall.
Well, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But like, okay. Anyways, back to the story. We waited at the table for a little while until like our teacher assistant, called us to the freaking bus that we're gonna go on. Of course, me and her got the same bus because in the end, the universe was just right in place for me to have it.
You
Like, thank
planned
you,
for
Lord.
it.
Yeah, plan for it. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Keep
But
going.
unknown to me, in the end, I didn't really think of it as a day. I thought of it like a special friend type of thing. I didn't
Very
really understand
special.
what it was because I did very okay, bro. Making me sound like the simpiest, cheesiest guy in the world, but okay. So in the end, we got on the bus. But before we got on the bus, I was hearing chittering and chattering from like the other lions to be all like, "Yo, is that Lewis over there with that girl Chloe over there?" I was like, "Oh, are they gonna go on a date?" I didn't know that at the time. I thought they were just spreading rumors about me because in the end, low key, like I was kind of a retarded kid in eighth grade. I did a lot of dumb things. I punched my friend in the face and I got freaking detention for it, even though he was the homie. Yeah, I did a lot of dumb things. But eventually we just got on the bus, and after a while, just like driving, in the end, she was all like, "Yo, can I use your phone?" And of course, when you're a simp like me, you say yes to anything except like giving your heart or like selling a kidney. That's like a no. It's like crazy.
Question on that.
All right,
Question on
boss.
that. Um,
What's good?
you said like when you're a simp, you do this. Is there anything else you ever gave her that was crazy?
This may make me look bad, but guys, when you're a simp, you don't care about money.
Oh,
And in the end, I wish I could go back and be all like, "Yo, I wish I could go back and take and slap myself so hard for giving money to a girl I was simping over."
how much money?
Cause like there was like $50,
Oh,
and when I
hell no.
told the homie there, bros, he's all like, "Ah," he said that back word, but like, "Oh heck, now you a simp for real." It's like back then I was in delusion, so I was like, it is what it is, you know. But like, man, so much regret right there. I lost $50 because I was a simp, bro. Don't be a simp. Don't be a simp. But anyways, in the end, we were being complete simps on the bus. We were sitting next to each other. I let her use my phone to play pool late till we got there, and then eventually, my phone died. And I was all like, "Yo, can we watch TikTok or something? I'm bored as heck on this freaking bus." She's like, "Yeah, sure." And we watched TikTok for a little bit. Eventually, she fell asleep on me. And in the end, it's so awkward just being in a bus with a girl that you've been sleeping for a long time, and she's just sleeping on your shoulder, and you're all like, she killed my fucking phone, so you can't do nothing but think about like, man, this looks so freaking cringe and so freaking sappy. And in the end, eventually, like we arrived and she woke up and she was all like, "Yo, did I drool on you?" And as the guy was being a simp, nah, nothing happened. You did not drool on me, but there's a little bit on my shirt. I couldn't feel it, but I felt like she did drool on me. But I'm not gonna be all like, "Yo, you might have drooled on me." That just sounds like a weird ass thing to say, bro. I'm not gonna say that. Eventually, we get off the bus. Oh my gosh, the lights turn. Oh fuck, the light turns off, bro. Oh shoot. Shoot. Cut the camera, cut the camera.
Okay,
cut.
this guy's about to die in real life, guys. We'll come back. We'll be back.
Yeah, it is.
All right, he finally paid for his electricity, and he told us behind the scenes that he did slept on her shoulder, fell in love. That's like the most romantic thing.
I slept on her shoulders, but I didn't say I fell in love, bro. My eye didn't turn into little hearts, bro. And you're like, ah,
yeah,
no, bro, that did not happen.
What about the hearts on the Instagram? I mean, all right, let's get going. So you arrived at the park.
I'm sending you to purgatory, bro. I'm leaving you in Hawaii and bombing you. Anyways, back to the video. Eventually, we arrived at Universal, and in the end, this freaking annoying, freaking white teacher started yelling at us. Make sure you don't embarrass us at this facility, or no, we'll call your parents. I'm all like, man, do it now. I didn't really care for teachers, bro. Teachers are just like a downgrade version of therapists, but they get yelled at by children. Who cares about them, really? Anyways, eventually, me and Chloe and all our friends, we all started heading towards the entrance. You know, like giving our ticket. And in the end, for that 1 year, it was only open to 8th graders, and like it was low key cool. Because in the end, we didn't even see like a lot of adults there with their freaking sticky little children with their booger fingers, bro. It's like amazing, bro. Freaking children suck, bro. But anyways, we walk in, we go see the slides. We see like we go see souvenirs, and low key, I brought some cash. I wanted to buy something. I worked myself to the bones to buy something. So we were looking around the antique shops and like the souvenirs, and of course, in the end, me and her have different tastes. Me, bro, I like Yoshi, bro, and she wanted a freaking she wanted the Simpsons dog. I was like, how much is that? I was like, she was like, it's like $50. I was like, yeah, this time I'm not gonna give you the money. I'm not gonna lie. When she was looking at it, she was like, man, I wanted to buy this. Old 8th grade me was a full-on simp, bro. It's like I was considering giving her the $35 I earned through hard work so she could buy the plushie. Any thoughts about that, Larry?
Dog, all I gotta say is, you're a failure to every guy. You're like no one's gonna look up to you because of that, and just know that deep down.
I might not be here tomorrow, guys, because of those, because of what happened, bro.
Are you gonna think about your regrets?
Me. Nah.
Maybe you should have bought it. You could have got something out of it.
I'm not that type of guy. Who do you think you're applying your assumptions on me, bro? What the fuck? All right. Anyways, back to the story. I did feel like buying her the plushie and giving her the money, but she decided on something else. She decided like on a smaller version that she could afford. And in the end, this girl had way more money than me, bro. Like in the end, like we were complete sims, but in the end, she had my money and her parents' money, bro. I was cooked, bro. I couldn't compete. She had way more money than me. Not gonna lie, on this trip, I guess she brought like way more money. I guess her parents gave her a lot more money. Low key, I had like 35. I think she had like $85 on her. And I was like, I didn't know this at the time, but I was still gonna give her the money anyways because I was a legit simp back in the day. But in the end, she used to rob like me, Larry bros. Like she was that type of finesser, bro. Right, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fault.
Everything I say is true, bro.
Yeah.
It is true. Anyways, after we walk at the antique shop, aka gift shop, if your guys are not educated, go to college or something. Anyways, after we get out of the gift shop, we walk around. We see like New York City, like the attractions, the like where to take pictures and stuff. Eventually, after walking around a bit, we go towards the map, and in the end, it's me, Chloe, Noah, my ex-girlfriend, and I forgot who else. I forgot who else was there. I didn't really care.
Question.
Well, those 4 people were the most pain in my butt. What?
When you said your
Sorry, excuse
ex-girlfriend,
me.
were you guys dating at the time, or were you telling me you had a
no,
girlfriend and you were simping over another girl? Okay.
and
You're a terrible
this
man.
is an honest story. What?
You're a very terrible
Okay,
man.
first things first. First things first. We broke up before then, so technically I was a free man, and I was sleeping over somebody else. So technically, it's legal. Okay, it's
Okay.
legal in the law of 8th grade, and this was owed to me. Okay, I wasn't a perfect guy. I was a legit I was like a cancer patient. Like I had chromosomes in my head, bro. I was stupid. All right,
Yeah.
leave it at that. So wait, is that in the video?
Yeah.
And to be honest, guys, you may be thinking like, "Yo, that's kind of weird. Why would you go on a date with your ex girlfriend's friend?" And in the end, like to me, I didn't really think about that at the time because I didn't give a fuck about that. All I really wanted to do is have a good time, and in the end, at this time, I didn't. She wasn't my girlfriend; she was my ex girlfriend, and at the time, this person, Chloe, was like we were like best friends. So in the end, I just ignored it. We kept it casual. We didn't really like hate each other. We were like at each other's necks. We just like played it cool. So in the end, we all decided, yo, let's go to the Simpsons attractions, and in the end, we walked over there for a little bit. Well, we all decided to head towards the Simpsons attractions. Me, the girl that I was supposedly on a date with, and my ex-girlfriend and her best friend, her close friend Noah. We all started heading towards the attractions, and low key, this girl Chloe, in the end, she has the weak like physique. So even just walking there, she was like already tired. She's like, that was a long walk. I was like, that was like 5 minutes, bro. You're so weak. I started laughing. But in the end, we all headed inside for the ride. And as we walked in there, I saw my homie, the Rat Allen. And in the end, like that guy is so cool, bro. He has Riz too. The homie has Riz, the Rat Riz, if you feel me. Anyways, we freaking pushed through the line like it's no tomorrow, bro. Yeah, so we pushed through the line like there's no tomorrow, cause in the end, like only people at the park were 8th graders, and all the adults had to leave, so we ran through that line, and eventually it was our turn. We all got on the ride, and the ride is super fun, super like energetic and funny, and like I recommend, bro, please go on that ride. It's so fun. And eventually, we all got off. My ex-girlfriend went somewhere else with her other friends. Noah disappeared. She went to a restaurant, and it was just me and her, me and Chloe, just around the freaking attraction for the Simpsons ride. And she went to go look around for her friend, but in the end, I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know this at the time. They were planning this date for me, but I didn't really care about that. So in the end, I just tapped her on the shoulder like she's probably doing something. Let's just go to the Harry Potter attraction, and she's like, I guess you're right. Let's just enjoy our time at the park. And so we start heading over there, and low key, I wasn't a big fan of Harry Potter, but in the end, my brother made me watch all the gosh dang movies, bro. But like, W brother though, he made me do stuff that I don't like doing.
Alright guys, that's gonna be like the first part of the vid, since there's like 3 whole other videos that it's about the same story, so that's gonna be it for this part.